everybody, this is B and this is my Cast Off Thursday video. I'm going to start off with my finished object and then I'm going to talk about the knitting that I'm working on, knitting and crochet that I'm working on because I'm doing the work in progress along with Gimme Yarn 418 and I figured I should show you guys since it's sort of like a contest thing, and it ends on the 28th. Okay, so my first work in progress, or finished object, my only finished object, is the Hitchhiker, and I probably started this February or March of last year, actually. I finally finished it. I have not blocked it, and that is because I am planning on over dyeing it blue, so that because I don't like the colors anymore, or I liked the colors, or I should say not I like the colors online but don't like them in person, so I don't know that I would actually wear this. So I'm going to over dye it blue, but it's finished knitting at this point. And that's it for my finished objects. Now my works in progress, I have touched everything in the last week, focused mostly on this, of course. The first work in progress is my mitten, which I unraveled, and I got it back on the needles, and let's see, when I started, the gusset increases were down here because I had to go all the way back, and now I have done, what is that, 5, 10, what is that, 5, 10, 13. So I've done about 12 or so rows. I don't know if that adds up. It's like you start out increase 1 and then every other row you increase 2. So that's like increasing every row. So yeah, 12. But yeah, so only done 12 rows. I really haven't been in the mood to do this, and I'm not sure why. And I actually haven't knit in a couple days since I finished this, just because it's like I can't just knit anymore. All my projects involve effort, so whatever. I think I want to finish this next, so focus on this and do a little on my other 2 projects, just because it's been 20 outside this week and I've missed my non-existent hand knit mittens. So on to the next. This is the Soft Owl pillow, and it's crochet. I don't know if I ever actually showed this to you all, but for this pillow, it's gonna have 3 more stripes, and it has eyes and a beak, and it has, I have to sew an inside and stuff it, and then not sure how you get the inside and the outside, or that, yeah. Either way, so I have to finish crocheting and I have to sew something, and then I'll be done. And I completed, so here's like, I did about, what is that, would you say a row and a third? So I did a complete row, and I did, I think, about a third of a row. It takes me a long time to do this, and I don't crochet as much because it not only hurts my hands, I think, one, because I don't do it as much, but also just because of the way I have to hold my hands. But I also just, I feel I have to focus on it more than knitting, and I like to focus on other things sometimes. or most of the time. So, um, this is one of my other work in progresses. And sorry I'm rambly. And the last one is barely started, and this is this is actually just part of a test watch. Going to be an ear flap hat for my sister's boyfriend, and I did take the time to go through. I bought the 200 Fair Isle Patterns book, and I did take the time to go through and figure out what patterns I wanted to put together and what colors, and I made a chart for that. Uh, and it's not in here. I did do that long time ago, and that was about all I ever actually did on the project at all. So, but he probably asked me about it in September, asked me to make it for him, and I said yes, so I need to go ahead and do it. And then I'll be free to move on to other things. And just an sort of funny happening. This hat is made out of Manos del Uruguay Maxima. And when I made it, it was a big floppy hat. And as you can see, it's a lot smaller now. Somehow it ended up mixed in with my towels, and so it was not only bleached, it obviously was washed in hot water and dried in hot air. So it's a lot smaller. It felted. I'm actually surprised there aren't any holes in it that weren't already there from when I knit it, but it also just so happens to still fit. So it's like the perfect size for a beanie. It covers my ears and my hair for now. And I could even pull it back a little. So it's still wearable, which is lucky for me because it was kind of unwearable when I first finished it, just because it grew. What happened? It grew when I blocked it. Of course, I should know this by now, but yeah, it was a little unwearable, but and I actually like the colors better. Like the color mix is a little bit different. I like the colors a lot better. They kind of melded together and blended in an interesting way, I think. So, yeah, that's my pay more attention when you do your laundry, Brooke. Yeah. And I look awesome right now. So much pink. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, thank you as always for watching. And I will, I think I might next week, instead of waiting 2 weeks, I'll update you, show you how far I've gotten on my works in progress next week, and then in 2 weeks I'll have a cast off video if I finish something. If not, I'll just talk more.